Yay! Welcome everybody.
Hello.
It is Monday, Hot Topic, um, July 25th. And tonight, I am Amy Gardner.
And I'm Jessica Gordon. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
And tonight we are going to get you pumped about, Jubilee and our guest speaker, which is Lynn Bardowski, who is a $1 million party girl. She is absolutely amazing. Jessica and I both are um, part of her training. So we are constantly getting new trainings from her. But guess what? She has a page that we could all go to that has training on there. And we're going to give you a little bit of that tonight. And we're going to show you where it is, and we're going to go over some do's and don'ts. And it's for the fall, to get you ready for the fall. All right. So they're do's and don'ts for Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to share my screen with you guys. All right. So here. Awesome. Can you see my screen? Okay.
Awesome.
So let me make this a little bit smaller. Do I need to try to make my wording a little bit bigger here? I can zoom in.
Help. How about you guys? There we go.
How's that? Is that better?
Yes. Can everybody see it okay? Let us
All
know.
right. So
You guys can see that.
yeah. Okay. So this is on Facebook, and you just type in the search $1 million and she'll pop up. It's $1 million party girl. And this particular post that we're talking about is from just 5 days ago. Okay. So it is right here, $1 million party girl. Your fall season is launching soon. Here are some Facebook do's and don'ts to help you rock it. All right. And so we all want to have an amazing fall, right? But these are things that you can implement into your business right now. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you write down this page so that you can go back here. All right. And Jessica, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Awesome. All right, guys. So, sorry, am I echoing?
No.
You good? Okay. Thought I heard an echo. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So like Amy said, this is really exciting. So we've been following Lynn for quite a long time. She was actually at one of our, I think it was a Spring Fest or something like that, where she came in person and she trained us, and it was so amazing. So we've been following her ever since. So like Amy said, I highly recommend following her, and she's going to be one of our trainers at Jubilee this year. So that's really exciting. So we want to, get our feet wet a little bit with some of her training. And the first thing, the do's and don'ts of Facebook. These are really important, guys. Facebook has changed. I've been on Facebook now for an extremely long time. I think over 13 years, and I've been selling on Facebook since I started Tupperware. So things have changed dramatically, and she is amazing at keeping up on all the new trends and everything for social media. So I highly recommend writing these tips down from her. So we're just going to go over them really quick here. So the first one is to be authentic and write as you are speaking to your best friend. So true. And I know you guys are going to be thinking, see where that X says, it says don't copy and paste. And you're probably thinking, but you guys do that champion copy and paste group for us, right? And you're probably thinking, are we not allowed to do that? Well, technically, what she's trying to say is you have thousands of people copying the same thing over and over and over. Facebook is going to start flagging that as spam, okay? And then you could possibly end up in Facebook jail as well, okay? But what she's saying is being authentic is like speaking from your voice. All right. So if you look at those copy and paste posts and you're like, oh, that's a great idea, but I don't know if I would really say it that way, right? You may want to change that up a little bit so it is your voice, so they can hear you speak. That's what she's referring to here. All right. So you want to talk to like your best friend, whether that is your dog or your cat, right? Or maybe it is your child or your husband or spouse or a great friend. Okay. So you want to talk to your audience the same way. All right. So be you. All right, Amy, what's next?
Awesome. Okay. So the next one is to create curiosity. Say that 10 times fast. Some of you probably can't. Anyway, you want to hint around to what's coming and what's new. So next week at Jubilee, we will find out some of our new items, which is really, really exciting. So when we find out those new items, we're not really, so we're not supposed to just say, hey, guess what? We have new coming, but hint. So maybe we have a new color coming. Maybe we have um, like a new product, like the that glass stuff. Who knows what they're going to do with that they had out for what 2 weeks as a hostess reward. So, but curiosity, like get like zoom in on something or say, what do you think that this is? But don't word vomit on them. Okay. So that means like keep it simple. Don't have all caps and don't put a bunch of exclamations in there. All right. So keep it simple and fun. Jessica, what's next?
All right. So the next thing is do ask questions that spark conversations, right? And I'm pretty sure you see a lot of those posts from Amy and I and all the other directors and everyone else that helps out with Share the Shine July. Yeah. Something like that. So those are great conversation starters. I've seen lots of great posts in there from a lot of team members. So that's exactly what you want to do. You don't want to blast out a bunch of information. So those like in the catalog group, those are great flyers, guys. These are amazing with the what host rewards I've seen, the current sales flyer and the recruiting flyers, right? Those are great to use in a private conversation. We don't recommend blasting those out on Facebook because guess what? Facebook is going to flag those as spam. And again, you can end up in Facebook jail. And it's not going to spark a conversation. Now Facebook is more of a community. They want to see you guys building like your community on Facebook. So that is the whole purpose of Facebook, is to build that community and build relationships. Okay. So start a conversation, ask them a question, maybe post a picture, our famous picture, right? Everyone remembers the push button picture, right? So when I do my Facebook parties, that is definitely probably the most talk about posts that I post. It's because everyone shares, what did you put in yours? Who remembers this? What did you put in yours? You'll hear lemonade, Kool-Aid, tea, and all kinds of fun things. So it's a great conversation starter. So that's what we highly recommend doing, is starting those conversations. All right. Instead of blasting all those sales or those flyers out there. All right, Amy, what's next?
Awesome. So the next one ties in with Jessica's. So because we're making those conversations, right? So we're making new friends on social media too. And because you're finding those common grounds. So she put on there, are you and Jersey girls here? 'Cause she's from Jersey. So but how fun is that? Don't send out mass requests. Okay. So I do recommend for those when you are having your parties on Facebook and those who are participating in those parties, um, friend them, send them a friend request, and but I would start the conversation with them before I send the friend request to them. All right. So just so that you're not being spammy. All right, Jessica. Oh, let me move this down a little bit or up. Go
Yeah.
up.
All right. Read your product facts, right? Don't overstate what new products can do, right? That's kind of going back to the vomit thing, right? We don't, we don't recommend, we recommend keeping it very simple on Facebook or in any social media, right? You're asking questions, you're looking at maybe 2 to 3 sentences per post, and you're going to keep it very conversational. If you write paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of what the products can do, guess what? They're just going to scroll because nobody's got time to sit there and read that, right? So maybe do a quick video, less than 5-minute video on one of your favorite products and just, make it fun and make it attractive. So when they are scrolling through, they're going to stop that scroll and say, oh my gosh, what is Amy doing there? That looks so interesting, right? So yeah, keep it very simple. All right, Amy.
Absolutely. All right. I'm going to add to that a little bit just because if you're not on these calls, and especially on the one with Lori and Kevin, they go over a lot of facts about the product. So make sure that you guys are tuning into all these awesome trainings that we have for you guys. All right. So, okay, do create a day in the life on your stories on Facebook, on Instagram. You can add stickers, you can add music, you can add polls and questions. I always recommend to put like a poll or a question on there, just because those are fun, and then you are getting interaction with people. All right. So you can start off, how does your day start? Maybe something fun that you're doing throughout the day, or a new recipe that you're trying. Share it in your stories. My kids, I didn't share it on my story, but I did share it on my social page, because my kids and I did a little experiment today. It was kind of fun, but it gets people intrigued. All right. So share, but don't post more than 3 times a day. All right. In one day. So you might get a little bit, you might shoo people away, like, oh my gosh, you know, she's posting again. So keep it simple, just like 1 or 2 times. What's next, Jessica?
All right. So do put links in comments. Don't put links in the caption. Right. So just like it says, so when you're talking a little bit about your products, and you want them to shop, or you have a link for them to look at, what she's saying is don't put the link in the description part, or where you're typing in the post, to go ahead and say, hey, check the comments, and then put the link down in the comments. And then that way Facebook won't mark that as a salesy or spam me post. Okay. All right, Amy.
Awesome. So do create a lead funnel that captivates, that connects, and converts. Okay, so what's a lead funnel? A lead funnel is something like the Google Forms that Jessica and I have shared with you many a time. And we do have the video out there. So if you need that video again, you can definitely ask. But lead funnels help you reach new people. All right. So don't just post and wait. Okay. So it's kind of like, you want to make sure that you are sending that out. Okay. So especially if you are putting these lead funnels in your parties, send it out personally to those that are a part of your party. And there is actually right here, a how you can create a lead funnel. So go to Million Dollar Party Girl, scroll down just like a little bit, and you will find all of these do's and don'ts. Okay. And whoops, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. But anyway, you'll find all these do's and don'ts. And right here is how to do the funnel. All right. So, and I believe it's a new one. Yeah. How to create a lead funnel to launch a new season. So, and guess what? A new season is upon us. So exciting. Thank you so much, Jessica, and everybody. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing for a moment. So were there any questions, Jessica, that we can go over?
All right, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. You can come off mute or ask in the chat, and Amy and I would be happy to answer those for you. So thank you, Amy, for sharing. That was awesome.
Thanks. That was fun. Or any ahas too, like something that you didn't know before.
Yes. Or what you're going to start implementing, something that you learned. And like we said, Lynn is coming for Jubilee this year, and we will do and for those of you that aren't able to come, we will be doing a fun replay here after we get back. Sorry if you guys can hear that. I don't think there's any questions, Amy.
Wow.
Later on, if you do have questions, you can always go back to Lynn's post, or message Amy and I, or comment and champion after Pam post the replay. Awesome. You're welcome, Tracy. All right, she said thank you.
Yeah,
right,
you're welcome.
Amy.
Awesome. Okay, so it is Monday. That means tomorrow's Tuesday. We have Cooking Tuesday, and it is skinny dipping. Skinny dips. So I'm excited. We're going to be sharing with you guys 3 new recipes, and make sure um, we're going to be sharing skinny dips with you guys. Make sure that you are bringing your customers and your friends and your hostesses and your parties for sure tomorrow night, because it's going to be awesome. And Pam always does her giveaways. So, and if you are new here, it is all on Facebook for you guys. All right. And it is fun and definitely worth, definitely worth taking the time to watch. All right. So bring at least 5 new people, right? Always bring at least 5 new people to it tomorrow. Who are you going to bring? And then on Wednesday, Wednesday is the last day of July, guys. And so that means that we have our current sale flyer is ending. Um, and our current sales goals are ending too. So all of that vintage stuff that we can earn, don't miss out. Make sure you're checking your numbers and checking where your progress is for those items, because they are totally cute. Like the pitchers, the 2 pitcher set, the cups and the plates, lots of good things. And even the pan, is there a pan at like $2,000? So, and if you are so close to stepping up to that next level, make sure that you are reaching out, all right, to everyone. And then Thursday at 7 for all our newbies this month, and for those who brought them in. Pam is having a Christmas in July party. So you are personally invited to that party 7 at 7 on Thursday. All right. And so that's for all newbies in the month of July. And then at 8 p.m., we have our Christmas training. Is it Christmas training? I don't know. It's our team training, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure that you guys hop onto that. Oh, I almost forgot about Wednesday. At 8 p.m. we have our Why Tupperware Why Now. So if you have somebody that is on the verge, maybe they're like, I don't know, invite them to come and watch and see how Tupperware has changed other people's lives. And maybe whoever's speaking that night will speak to the person that you bring on. All right. So, and then Friday night we have training, or Friday afternoon. So lots of stuff going on. Next week is Jubilee, and I'm excited. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Jessica.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Have a great night. All right. See you tomorrow night.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.